This is not fiction. In 1941, 7 men escaped from a Soviet labor camp in the middle of Siberia. No guards followed them because they were never expected to survive, but they did. One step at a time, starving, barefoot, dying. Over the next 4,000 miles, they crossed ice storms, polar-infested forests, the Gobi Desert, and the Himalayas. This is the true story behind the way back. A journey that few believed, and even fewer survived. Life in Soviet gulags was full of suffering and cruelty. Freezing temperatures. They ate bread mixed with sawdust, punishment for smiling. Janusz, a young Polish officer, was sentenced for a crime he didn't commit, betrayed by his own wife under interrogation. The camp didn't need proof. It needed bodies. And Janusz knew, if he stayed, he would die. So when a snowstorm hit, he and 6 others slipped into the white unknown. Among the escapees, Smith, a quiet American. Valka, a tattooed Russian with a knife and a past. A cook, an engineer, a young artist. No one trusted each other, but they all trusted one idea. That is, walk south and keep walking. They had no food. No clue how far freedom really was. Just faith. Siberia didn't welcome them. It tried to erase them. Winds would slice skin open. Trees looked like skeletons. They boiled bark like soup because there was nothing else. Caught worms, frogs with their bare hands. Suddenly came Irina, a teenage girl who followed them from a village. She was hungry since past 3 days. No shoes or foot, but she had heart. Her presence brought them hope. But hope alone isn't enough. Mongolia wasn't the safe place they had hoped for. It was still under Soviet control. So they kept going. The next challenge? The Gobi Desert, one of the deadliest places on Earth. No shade, no rivers. The sun burned through their skin. Their lips cracked. Their eyes hurt from the light. Even Irina, the girl who brought them hope, sat down, smiled softly, and died in the sand. Just like that. They couldn't even cry. There were no tears left. 4 were left now. Their feet were torn open. Some had no soles left in their shoes. Still, they moved forward. Every step sank into hot, soft sand. Their boots tore apart. During the day, the heat blistered their skin. Their clothes stuck to sunburns. They covered their heads with anything they had left. They lay on rocks, shivering asterisk. Some wrapped themselves in each other's arms to stay alive. Four were left now. Their feet were torn open. Some had no soles left in their shoes. Still, they moved forward. They didn't talk anymore, they just walked, like ghosts. Then came the Himalayas. Sharp rocks, thin air. Every step took everything they had. And finally, after almost 11 months, they reached India. Real freedom. Only 4 of the 7 who escaped made it all the way. They didn't just survive the journey. They defeated death 1 step at a time. For years, some claimed the story was too unbelievable to be real. But documents, testimonies, and scars say otherwise. When the world tried to bury these men, they chose to walk. Through ice, hunger, thirst, and silence, they walked not just for freedom, but for the right to live. Would you?